This is the fourth video on dilations in the transformational geometry unit. This one is about grid and coordinates. On the student PDF, turn to number 14. This is what we're going to do here, answer these four questions on number 14 and place the results into this table and then make some conclusions. You're going to need to press pause often to be able to do this. So going to the technology, we're going to go over to Tools, Templates, and down to number 5, Grid and Coordinates. That's Tools, Templates, Grid, and Coordinates. And notice it shows us the coordinates of triangle ABC, the pre-image. We're going to go ahead and dilate with a scale factor of 2 and zoom out so that we can see the whole triangle there. And what we do is we want to record the coordinates into the table in the figure 1 row. So pause as needed. So we're going to put the corresponding coordinates in pairs. So A is at 3, 4, A prime is 6, 8. B is at negative 2, 7, and its image is at negative 4, 14. And the coordinates for C and C prime. Press pause as needed. Back to the technology. 15B asks us to grab and move points A, B, and C, and then record the coordinates. So let's move B, let's move A, and let's move C. And let's go ahead and put those coordinates into figure 2 row. Press pause as needed. And this is what the figure 2 row should look like. Pause as needed. Part C says to grab and move points A, B, and C again. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that looks pretty good. Record the coordinates into the figure 3 row. Look for patterns. Here are the results for row figure 3. Press pause as needed. And on the PDF, 15D says grab and move point P and record the coordinates into figure 4 row. Look for a pattern. So grab P, move that, and we'll go with that one. And here are the results for figure 4. Notice the origin, or the point P is not at the origin, it's at 2, 1. And you'll notice, Press pause as needed. So here are the 4 figures in case you need to look at them again, in case you missed anything. Part E says look at the figure 1, 2, and 3 rows. Make a conjecture about the coordinates of the vertices of a triangle and its image under a dilation about the origin. So press pause, write your conjecture, and then resume. Here's the conjecture we came up with. If a triangle is dilated about the origin with a scale factor of 2, then the coordinates of the image triangle are twice the coordinates of the pre-image triangle. Number 15, we're going to repeat the investigation we did, but with a different scale factor, this time 1/2. And we're going to go a little bit quicker, so pause as needed. So we're going to reset, change the scale factor to 1/2, dilate, and record the coordinates. Part B asks us to grab and move each of the 3 vertices. So we'll go with that. Part C for the figure 3 row. And part D asks us to grab and move point P and see if there are any patterns there. So here are the 4 figures. In case you didn't get the coordinates into the table, press pause as needed. And here is the completed table. Part E asks us to look just at the figure 1, 2, and 3 rows and make a conjecture about the coordinates of the vertices. So do that, press pause and do that now. And the conjecture: if a triangle is dilated about the origin with a scale factor of 1/2, then the coordinates of the image triangle are half the coordinates of the pre-image triangle. And looking at part F, does our conjecture still hold true if the dilation point P is not at the origin? And explain. And it's a huge no. I mean, you can see right here, this is not the case. Corresponding coordinates are not half. All right, let's summarize and generalize this here. So part A of number 16, suppose triangle DEF is dilated about the origin using a scale factor of 3. The coordinates of the pre-image triangle are listed below. Based upon what we've observed, list what you expect the coordinates of the image triangle to be. So pause and fill that in. Here are the coordinates for D prime, E prime, and F prime. Notice that each of the 6 coordinates were tripled. Finally, part B, suppose a triangle XYZ is dilated about the origin using a scale factor of some number capital R. The coordinates of point X are given by small a comma small b. What do you expect the coordinates of the image X prime to be? Press pause as needed. You'll notice that the coordinates are going to be R times whatever A is, comma R times whatever B is. Please finish the problems up through number 16 on the PDF, and this concludes video number 4.